Right. We're live.
Hello.
Awesome.
We'll go over a quick review of everything that happened the last time. The last time we met, we were freshly finished clearing out the local menace, then met up with Sildar Hallwinter of the Lord's Alliance. He was in the middle of getting a first-hand recount of the local history, including an event in which Harbin Wester, the town's leader, had somehow persuaded hobgoblins from leaving the area some 2 years ago. The party shared what they had learned in the crypts below Tresidar Manor, including the finding of the glass staff currently wielded by me, Criella. Sildar quickly decided that there was no time to wait, as that staff belonged to his friend, Inaro, who had gone missing. The group gathered themselves and set off for Harbin's home. The door was not locked, and the home appeared to be empty. It made sense to go in after hours, after all. We made our way there, only to find the fresh corpse of Harbin, laying in a pool of blood. Below him was a secret room filled with gold and empty weapon racks, and below the house, which was below the house, revealing that Harbin had shady dealings with someone named Alzir. And that's where we begin tonight.
So we literally picked up left last week as Sildar has ushered you guys out of the downstairs and began to reseal the lock.
That's right. We were being really good. We don't need this stuff. It's not ours.
But I want it.
There's a lot down here.
Back.
Did we ever check this stuff upstairs?
We didn't, I don't think.
That's mine.
Should we go upstairs?
We did. We found that there was a bed and a footlocker.
Yeah, but we didn't open the footlocker. We just
No,
went back
this one's
downstairs. I mean, it's pretty freaky finding a dead person. I mean, what does one do? Is there like a sheriff?
I
think
think that was the sheriff.
Oh.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
He would have been about as much of a head figure as the town had. And now I guess that defaults to me.
So I don't know if you know this, but we found a dead body.
Yeah.
Yes, I was present for this. I
What
believe
should we do with
Arvida
it?
has just offered your services to investigate the new findings.
We did. Mm-hmm. We're so gonna solve this murder mystery. Da-na-na.
I mean,
I don't think the killer is hanging about this house.
We can
So,
search for clues.
another house?
It appears we just missed him. The body's still warm.
Oh, that's right. I'm not very fast,
I mean,
and it's pretty late, right?
no, it's morning, isn't it?
Nighttime.
No, we
Still-
had to hurry
we
because of the
did.
staff.
I mean, we could always sleep here tonight, since we're already here. And then...
And if he comes back, we'll be ready.
Dead body that's gonna stink up the place?
I mean, is he gonna come back to life? I don't think so.
I don't know. Can he?
I don't know, ask Criella.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Can you come back to life?
No, not unless I did something about it, but that's a little beyond me right now.
See, there's nothing to worry about.
1 second here.
We could put him upstairs in the trunk?
In the trunk?
Would he fit in the trunk?
That's a good question. I didn't get a good look at the trunk.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I got nothing in my repertoire that can bring him back to life either.
Shame.
I think it's safe to say that Harbin is dead.
Yep. the jury's not out on that one for sure.
Did
Seems
we
he's maybe
try CPR?
done it himself, though. Not the killing, but the situation in which he finds himself.
You think he deserved it?
Well, based on this letter, I mean, it's plain as day that somebody was issuing a threat. Perhaps Harbin didn't take the threat seriously.
Was there any
Yeah.
other exits out from the cellar?
Hmm.
And there's only one door in and out of the house? Or is there a back door?
We didn't search the back of the house, did we? It's
No,
not that big of a house.
No, it's not that big of a house.
Yeah. Should we look around the property and check for clues?
I'm gonna see if there's like footsteps in the dirt or something. But if he goes in and out of his house anyway, so
Yeah.
it'd be very hard to tell.
Man, I wish I were smarter.
Definitely. I
Yeah.
feel you on that one.
My brother Bjorn would so have this solved by now.
Well, if
Shoot.
we're trying to solve this evening, perhaps we should think, what ties do we have to Harbin?
Us personally?
I mean,
No, if we're trying to figure out his killers.
Well,
He,
Somebody else know
Like,
this? Maybe
tagged
somebody
everybody?
close in?
did hey Criella, did you check out that journal that I tossed at you?
The ledger.
Yeah. Was there anything in there that was helpful?
I couldn't make heads or tails of it. It looked scrambled.
Scrambled? What do you mean scrambled? Like a different
The
language?
wording didn't make sense.
Oh, can I take a look?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay. Hey! I recognize this. This is Thieves' Cat. I should be able to read this whole book.
but you're illiterate, aren't you?
No, I'm not illiterate. I'm just stupid.
Aw,
I'm
Be nice.
only slightly stupid.
Ermi, go ahead and make an intelligence check for me.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Scared. Oh, hey, 10.
10. Okay. You do, like, even in Thieves' Camp, you definitely, like, you see that there's enough double talk in this that it's coded even beyond that. But, like, you wouldn't have even picked up on the coding if you didn't know Thieves' Camp. You do see every few lines there is a deposit to an HT.
HT.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure what this bit means, but here they're giving money to HT. That might be somebody to look for.
HT.
Who has those initials here?
Harbin. But
Ben
I'm not
Lester.
so familiar with him that I know his last name or his family name.
Wester.
Not him then.
Maybe it's Twester.
I mean, I don't know much about spelling, but I'm pretty sure that Wester isn't spelled with a T at the beginning, anyway.
T is in
Might
tester.
be one in there somewhere.
Okay.
HT.
I mean, we could ask somebody.
We
but-
could ask around. Yeah. we
Does he have
could ask-
neighbors?
I mean, we could just go ask the person who knows everybody, and usually knows everybody in the town. It's the tavern guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, Tolbin.
It's true.
Do we have to tell well, we're gonna be telling Tolbin that the guy's dead, right?
I mean, that would be up to Sildar here if he wants anyone to know.
We should probably let, or at the very least, his next of kin, his brother, Barth and Elmar. We should probably let him know.
Is he in town?
Barthen's Provisions, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But
That's gotta be closed. It's super late. We spent all day adventuring. We had dinner.
I mean, does Barthen
I
live in his shop?
guess it could wait till morning. He
No,
is
no,
a-
not for his brother. We should go get him if you guys know
We
where he
should-
lives.
Okay.
I could just wait in the tavern though.
do we get him now? It's pretty late.
Oh, I will stay here. If
I mean-
you wish, if you wish to go, that's up to you. I will secure this building.
But Tonk, if your brother died, wouldn't you want to know? Like immediately?
Oh, I'd know.
How-
It's. I think I would know.
It's a
Oh.
Loxodon thing.
That's confusing, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
We got this link.
if it was my brother, I wouldn't care, because, he's an ass. But, I figured you were closer to yours.
Yeah, I'm pretty close. I think we're close enough to know if one another dies.
Is that like a twin bond or something?
So are you saying Barthen's gonna know that his brother died already?
It depends on how close they were.
Oh.
Were they twins?
So we could probably get away with just going back to the tavern.
I mean,
And if he doesn't know, then he wasn't close enough to mind that we tell him in the morning.
but how close is he now? I think we should go tell him.
Fine.
You go
Fine.
first.
No, this is not the way I would have voted.
It was your idea. You can't make her go first if it was your idea.
He
My
is
idea, I
bigger
can
than
make
me.
rules, right?
That's not how that works at all. Not at all.
I'm pretty sure it does.
His house is just to the east of the shop.
East.
All
You
right,
may
we
want to
should go
announce
tell
yourself
him.
when you knock with the curfew and all.
Do we have to bring evidence of his brother's death? Like, should we bring his head?
No, no.
That's a
No.
great idea.
I'm pretty sure we can tell him that something's happened to his
Just-
brother, and if he wants to, he can come over to the house.
Okay, we'll go with that plan
mean,
for
I
sure.
agree.
I have
don't
a
think
sharp
we-
dagger. We could
we
cut his
don't need
head
to cut his
completely
head
off, and I could carry it.
No.
No.
So wait,
Oh,
if
Okay.
we tell his brother, is his brother gonna become head of the town now?
I don't think that's how it works.
That's
that how
not
it-
how it works at all.
I mean,
Castle,
Sildar.
right?
No, Sildar already told us that he was in charge now. It's
don't
one of
think
those
that's how it
finders
works.
keepers things.
This
He
town,
found bodies, so he's in charge.
this
But-
town is part of the Lord's Alliance, and as such,
Well,
I am now the highest-ranking member of Lord's Alliance in the town. It's my duty to see fit it passed to the right hands.
He
finders
sounds
keepers.
like he knows what he's
It's
talking
not
about.
like they're gonna give it to me.
I wouldn't
No,
want to
don't
give it
give
to
it.
you.
No.
Shut up.
Go tell Barthen.
You know, we'll all go.
It's a good idea.
I will
Maybe
wait
maybe
here.
he's not home. You know, we could just go. We could check. We can knock on the door.
He's
And
not- I think we should check his shop.
you
He's
think we
not home. Maybe we need to go in and make sure he's he's actually just not there and not dead also.
So we should just barge in?
No.
I mean,
Maybe.
maybe
I
we
don't
should just go
know.
see.
Does Barthen live alone? Do we know? Zildar?
I know.
He doesn't have a wife or anything?
No, not as far as I know.
Okay. Do we know what house? He said to the east, but do we know exactly what house?
The house most east.
Okay.
So it's the closest house east.
Yes, correct.
The eastest house.
The eastest house.
Yes, the eastest.
Okay.
Terrible way to say it.
Let's
Yes,
the
The house right next door to
go
Harbin.
deliver the worst news you can deliver.
I'll
This is not the kind of adventuring I thought I'd be doing.
head out Would I know which way east and west is?
I do.
Say probably. You've been through the town a few times to know a few basic landmarks, so you have a rough idea.
Either
Can I
either
start
way,
heading
I do.
west and be like,
You guys are slightly confused as Tonk takes the lead. You guys begin to walk around the town. Do you guys have a torch, light source?
My lights are out.
Okay. Dancing lights. Kriela has summoned dancing lights out. And you guys begin to meander over. As you approach, get rounding around the main courtyard and looking down the alleyway, you see a figure at the home of Elmar, shutting the door and locking it.
and how far is that away?
About from where you guys are, due to the dim lights, it's probably about 40 feet away or so.
Did everybody see that?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not exactly being discreet.
So did we just see the door like shut, or someone walk in the door?
Somebody exiting the building and shutting the door and locking it behind them.
It's a person.
Oh.
Elmer.
The figure turns and looks at you, and you see Harbin Wester standing there. Hey, it's curfew time. What are you lot doing out?
Wait,
man,
wait a
dude.
minute. Wait a minute. You're dead. Like, inside your house with your throat slit.
Yeah, I'm dead. What am I
Can't
doing right
you
here
do
then?
No, you can't be here because you're
He
dead.
just said he was dead. We got.
I'm so confused.
Like he just said he was dead, so
But
I
how
think he's good to go, right?
is he here if he's dead?
Go on, you lot, get back. It's
Kriel,
curfew time.
I'll go back if you tell me my name.
Make an insight check.
We don't have Sildar with us, do we? Sildar is holding the fort.
Right.
He's back at the other house.
Yeah.
Inside is 16.
16. I don't know nobody's names around here. I don't pay attention. Clearly the figure is lying to you.
We met, and I told you my name, Mr. Harbin.
Go on. You guys get out of here now. I'm heading back to my house. Get on. Get back to the inn. And the figure turns, and as it's walking, you notice an awkward limp.
But he's not coming towards his house, though, right?
Walking off towards the east.
Harbin, your house is this way, buddy. I think you might be drunk.
Yeah,
They keep
our
walking.
friend's waiting for us back there too. We'll all walk over together.
Tonk, make an investigation roll for me.
Investigation is not my strong suit, but I got a 14.
14. Yeah, I would say that's enough. You certainly beat the figure's deception roll. You recognize the gait and walk of this figure as something you saw the first night you spent in Phandalin when you were out watching at night. You saw a figure
A
in a
creep.
hooded cape walking through town with a very odd gait.
I'll kind of lower and be like, I don't think this is Harbin.
I don't think so either.
How far away is he from us?
About 60 feet now.
With
I wanna
with
chase
the
him.
amount of time I spent on the streets, is this something I would have seen before? Like before we came to Phandalin?
Would you have seen? Sorry, what was that?
Is this type of creature, is this something I would have seen before?
Oh, it's Harbin. You're looking at Harbin.
But
Yeah.
But it's not Harbin because Harbin's dead. I'm so confused. I wish I was smarter.
Can we wrestle him to the ground and tie him up and bring him back to his house and compare him to the dead guy?
That's a great idea. We should do that.
Yeah. I don't know if... I mean, he's got that limp.
Harbin.
He can't be that fast.
I think this is a perfect time. Everybody roll initiative.
That's on point. Let's roll pretty good and then not so good.
Arvida's just like, oh, this guy's so creepy. I want to like chase him down and grab his ankles and make him fall over. But he's so far away.
Help with that.
Hopefully Groovy doesn't get terrible. $20 to 25.
I got a dirty 20.
22.
What was that, Ermy?
22.
22 for Ermy.
I think Arvida said 20.
Yeah.
Uh, 15 to 20?
20?
10 to 15.
10.
Tom?
5.
Maybe.
It won't load just one view. Weird. You guys can't see the map, can you?
No.
What?
Not in Twitch.
Huh. That's weird.
Okay. You guys notice that as you begin discussing this amongst yourself, the figure attempts to try to run. Ermy, you're up.
I'm going to pull out my short bow
Jeez.
and take a shot.
You're gonna just
I'm
shoot
aiming.
the guy?
I'm aiming for the knee.
Ermy, we don't know.
A headshot or anything.
That's a little
but
aggro, girl.
I want to stop him,
All
Okay.
right.
and that's the only way Ermi knows how.
I mean, you can shoot him in the head, that'll stop him.
I mean,
Seems a little committed.
I don't think an 11.
I was just gonna like wrap around him like a toddler and make him fall over, and you're all like pulling out weapons.
The arrow just kind of like sails off past the figures.
It was the warning
Harbin
shot.
head
That's all. It was a warning shot.
as Harbin is running.
Harbin, chill, man. We just want to talk.
See, now he's running.
Hold up.
That's the guilty man right there.
Wait for us.
Arvida.
I can't reach him. I want to like get as close to him as possible, but I don't want to shoot anything at him yet.
You are about 50 feet away from him, so if you used your action to dash, you would be able to get close, but you're not going to be able to do anything else, basically.
I want to get up there though.
Okay. Arvida takes off running.
With my little halfling legs, I'm like, Harbin! Don't make us fire again! She'll do it, man. She's nuts.
Okay, Arvida gets right up on him. suddenly, the figure of Harbin just disappears and vanishes from sight. And you see this little puff and cloud of smoke where it was standing.
I put all that energy after a day of fighting freaking short little blue people. I want to go home and take a nap. This is all too weird. This has been a really weird day.
I'm gonna run forward my 30 feet and then look around for him, see if I can tell where he went.
Okay. Make a perception check. Really. There's not much evidence as to where this figure vanished. Make an arcana check. There was a brief moment just before the figure vanished that you recognized the figure of Harbin shift as if it was a magical disguise. And the second this figure casts something else, it was gone.
Did you see which way he went, Criella?
No, I don't know. It's like he was focusing on something and had to let go of that focus to cast something else.
Like, he wasn't Harbin for a second?
Yeah. He became something else.
That is messed up.
Tom.
Which house did he come out of?
This.
Is the door nearby?
Yeah, it would have been towards the front.
Now we have to go tell Barthen that his brother's not only dead, but he's a ghost.
Is the front the short end or the one of the long ones there?
The short end on the street.
I want to go in there and kick the door.
Okay.
What did Barthen do to
didn't
you?
be able to make it. Make an attack roll against that door.
Oh, jelly.
It's 13 to hit with my
13. You get a good bull rush into it and then take a stomp at it, but the door doesn't budge.
Isn't this a guy who sells armor?
Let me turn Groovy down just a touch.
Yeah.
People are saying it's a little loud.
Yeah. Thank you very much, chat, for that.
Yes.
Ermi, you are up.
Let's see. Do I have? I don't know. What can I do? I don't know where he went. I'm just gonna look around, confused. Where'd he go?
I think we should go back and tell Sildar.
What? I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Unless Tonk's gonna start breaking windows and get in this place. Aren't you a thief? Can you try the door lock?
I mean, I can try to pick it if you want me to. I can't get to it this round, though.
I'm going to say that for the purpose of this, it doesn't sound like anybody is attempting to pursue whatever that was, so
I don't know if we know how.
I think you guys are no longer in combat.
We don't know how to pursue it.
He's gone.
I was just
Pursuing
figuring
dust.
maybe instead of looking where he's going, where he came from.
Tonk, do you continue to bash against the door?
Yeah, unless someone else is gonna come help me.
I can
But
Go
get
I'll
ahead and
there.
another attack roll.
I can get there at some point.
That's not gonna do it. That's a 6.
Yeah. Tonk is just frustratedly like bashing against the door.
Can
To
can
no
I
avail.
like barrel roll towards him and pull out my great axe?
Yeah, make an attack roll against the door. Ermie's still just kind of confused, not sure what's going on in the streets.
No idea.
I'm using my
He
battle
was
axe.
there, now he's not. I don't know what's going
Which
on.
gives me a +5. That's a 13.
13. Yeah, not you just take a good chop at it, and you see like chunks of the door move, but it's a pretty sturdy door.
I think we're
kick
gonna
it.
need Army here.
In
Okay,
frustration.
can I walk over and try to pick the lock?
You may.
Okay.
I hate this door. And the
Do we
ghost
know
that shut it.
what house this is? Is it a store or is it just a?
It's
residential?
Barthen's house, isn't it?
Yeah, he has an actual house as well as a shop. And the shop is right next door.
So that's 13.
The little
What
houses
do you
out there
see?
are more just for looks. They're not actual representations of the physical thing, since I don't really have like. Anyways,
You don't have
but
houses.
you would know that the like because you've seen the house before because you were one of the people that put away Sally and Sarfty the first time, if I remember.
Right.
So
Oh, it's behind
you've
his
seen
house.
the house because Sally and Sarfty
Are they still
parked
here?
basically around back. Yeah, in the stable, like the,
Arvita gets
closed
distracted and runs to go look for her friends.
Okay. Yeah, so Ermi is sitting there tinkering with the lock, and it takes her a little bit of time, but eventually she does. You hear and the hinge of the lock pops off.
I'm watching the street to see if he pops back up anywhere.
Sure.
Hey guys, I got the door open.
I come running back after like
Don't really know why I
Getting
yelled that.
halfway
Tom
there.
standing right next to me.
Are you gonna stand there or just gonna stand there? Or
You know what? Maybe I am just gonna stand here. Maybe you should go in first. That way, if something attacks, it can kill you instead of me.
Can you move out of the way then?
No.
Get her out of the way.
I'll try to budge her out of the way and open the door.
Okay. Yeah, you push the door open, and you see like not quite as nice of a dwelling as Harbin's was, but Elmar's house is of similar stature, a little bit. Not not shabby by any means. And immediately, laying in the middle of the living room, you see a corpse of Elmar Barthen.
You see, this is what I said. We should probably check and see if he was alive.
we were like so 5 minutes late to every party tonight.
We need to go look for him again.
Look
Whatever
for
that
him.
thing was.
Air? Oh shoot. Shoot,
I mean-
shoot. Is he still warm? Someone touch him.
I'll touch him.
You touch him.
Ermi, as you get close and you begin to walk up towards the corpse, you see next to it, same thing. It has had its throat slit, but his ears have been removed. And next to, on the left side of the head, off about a foot from where the corpse is currently laying, you see a hand smeared in blood on the floor. Not quite smeared, it looks almost like hand painted. And it's in that configuration. And it looks very intentional.
It's like a
I
marking.
feel like this is a warning.
Like not a severed hand. It's like a marking of a hand.
Yeah, like
Right.
somebody body painted with their
Okay.
hand and Harbin's or Elmar's blood.
Well, that's gross.
I feel like this is a warning of some sort. Like he got too close to the truth or something, and like he heard something he wasn't supposed to. Maybe, thus the lack of ears now. Well, he's
Was
kind,
he in?
he's kind of
elf?
dead. So
I mean, they have pretty prominent ears to take, right?
No, he was a human.
Was his brother missing any body parts? Did anybody look that
I
closely?
don't think he was. I think they just slit his throat.
It wasn't his brother, right? You said this is Elmar, not Barthen?
Elmar Barthen.
It's the
Elmar
same
Elmar
person.
Barthen.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has
I thought
like
Barthen
two
was his first name.
first names, two Fandolin typical first names. Well, this is disturbing. We should probably
This
tell the new
is-
sheriff / friend Sildar.
Yeah, would
I
probably
mean,
be
we'd
good,
have to report this.
but is there anybody else related to him that we know of? Would wanna...
God, what is his family as big as mine?
Could be.
You guys haven't heard any other relations in town?
I don't think so. I think it's just the two of
Maybe
them.
Sildar will know. Yeah, we should go back to him and let him know what's up.
We should at least let him know that there is a ghost running around looking like people.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
true.
sure it's
None
a
of us hit
ghost.
him, so
What?
could be a ghost.
What else can do
I mean,
that?
that would explain why my arrow didn't hit him, but I don't know.
Yep, I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna head back to
I'll
Sildar.
follow.
So, Creola, have you ever seen anything like that before? A dead person, you know,
Oh, I've seen
Limping.
lots of dead people.
around? Okay.
I-
Totally normal then. All the
I don't
time.
know why they would take the ear. Does anybody recognize the hand symbol?
Mm. Oh,
Make
Can I-
religion checks.
I'm good at that.
I don't think I'm good at that. No.
I just need to roll something good. I'm not so good at that. I'm not good at religion.
I love that I'm completely dumb. Completely dumb. There's no reason at all why I should understand this, but I got a
You're wrong.
15.
10.
10.
Okay. I mean, no. There's absolutely reasons for Ermi to know this information. This is the Hand of Bane. Bane is one of the more infamously known gods realms, and his followers are pretty prominent. They're very murderous. So the circles that you might have run in, there's absolutely reason for you to know some basics. Beyond that, I don't think Ermi would know a ton about Bane, given her background and everything. But I do think that you would at least recognize a religious symbol and the person that it belongs to.
Okay. I'll explain that to my friends, because, you know, it's kind of cool when I know something.
Yay.
I'm heading over to Sildar's. Doesn't sound interesting to me.
Well, I'm following you, so you have to listen.
So, we need to find a
particular
place
kinds
that
of
has
people
books where we
follow
can look
Bane?
up this stuff.
I don't really know. I think they're not very nice, the people that follow him. They're kind of stabby.
Does being stabby have anything really to do with being nice?
Well, I mean, not necessarily, because, you know, sometimes I'm stabby, but that's not the point. These guys are just not, in general, just not nice people, I don't think.
So you think they're in town just to be mean?
Probably take over the
Probably.
town.
That's unfortunate.
Try to take over anyways.
Yeah.
It's a good thing the town has Sildar, right?
A good thing the town has us.
We are really good adventurers, for sure. That's kind of a lot of weight on our shoulders, though.
It is until we find the guy
That's true.
again.
I mean, she's got the magic staff. Have you checked that thing out? Do you know what it can do?
It protects me. I can give myself extra armor against attacks.
Okay, that won't help us find anybody. Different kind of
So
magic.
you guys arrive at the home of Harbin Wester.
Sildar! Sildar!
We have news.
We saw a ghost. We saw this guy's ghost.
What do you mean you saw his ghost?
This guy. This dead guy right here that you're
Harbin
securing.
was up walking around.
Yeah. So
Clearly
did the body stay here the whole time we were gone?
As far as I know, the corpse did not move.
As far
I
as
wasn't
you know.
exactly sitting here watching the corpse, though.
Okay.
So it's possible then that he climbed out the window or something and came and talked to us and then came back.
I don't think
Well, there is all sorts of foul magics in the world, sure, but it doesn't strike me as something Harbin was capable of. No. Do you want to go check the body again? I mean, I don't know. What do you?
It's like he was being imitated.
Wait, so you saw Harbin?
Yes.
Yeah.
We talked to him.
She
came-
shot an
I mean,
arrow
it
at
was
him
brother's house.
because she's
Sure
like
did.
super
He came out of-
patient.
Yeah, his brother's house, and his brother's dead too.
Oh yeah, that guy.
And he's missing his ears.
That. There's so much to
Wait.
tell you. You missed so much.
Wait, another murder has taken place.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this imposter was leaving Elmar's house as we arrived,
Okay.
and he vanished in the street.
I don't know that we're safe here. Then. I mean, the lot of us together is probably fine. We should probably head back to Stonehill Inn. And make sure nobody else dies
Marlena,
tonight.
we gotta protect her.
Definitely.
She is a
definitely.
national
Papa
treasure.
needs us.
Let's make for there. Let's secure this building and then we'll head out.
Do you think the oxen are safe?
I don't know that whatever is attacking the town is worried about the oxen. I think Sally and Sophie have a bit of security just based off that.
Okay.
Seems people go missing, not so much animals.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
At least the oxen are safe.
But
They have such
this is the first time
personalities.
that, as far as I know, this is the first time that people have been found dead.
No one's died here before?
Let us head back to Stonehill Inn.
Yeah, let's go. Marlena!
The place to start.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys begin walking, and Sildar's like high alert, looking around,
I am too.
Jogging.
Mm-hmm.
jogging.
Yeah.
Jogging, for sure.
Sildar will definitely maintain pace with the group. So you guys make it to
We're not
Stonehill
tired at
in
all.
no time.
Is it locked? I'll check it.
Yep, door's secured.
I'll pound twice and
No,
call
you...
out.
Tonk, you have to do the pattern, remember?
Do you remember?
Yeah, of course. You guys... that's why I made you learn this. Just do it.
No, go ahead. Do the pattern. You know,
And I just knock all
someone could be
haphazard.
murdered there.
Who goes there?
It is us, the adventurers.
I thought we were supposed to say it's Tonk.
It's Tom.
Oh, and Tonk.
There's a few moments that pass, and then you hear the latch begin to unbuckle, and the door opens. Why must you guys make this so confusing? And he's just like hangs his head and turns around and walks back towards the bar.
He loves us.
Are you guys safe?
How
Is-
does he walk? Does
It-
he walk in a weird gait?
Oh God.
Make an investigation check.
Is Marlena okay?
Fuck. That's not 11.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nope,
I'm
that's a
nervous.
6.
I didn't even see.
Oh yeah, she's fine. I mean, he's just kind of sauntering back towards the bar as he calls
It's
out.
not like a weird limp or something.
Did we lock the door behind us when we came in?
Sildar's taking care of that.
Okay.
He's the last one in.
We should get Marlena. We can all hunker down here.
Oh, she's asleep already. Why? What's up?
There's been some murders in the town, and
Murders. No! Who?
I don't know if we can say yet.
Sildar,
That's
that's
Sildar.
all you.
What's your investigation?
Now here's your NPC on NPC moment.
Silda, are we allowed to tell him this?
Oh, sure. I mean, it's not going to be a secret for long, is it? It's better that everybody knows and takes precautions and is safe.
But if everyone knows, then everyone knows. You know?
Sure, but I would rather everybody in the town know, because then even the non-guilty parties at least have a chance to react.
Yeah, but if we tell them what we know, then they're gonna start accusing everybody else of not being themselves.
That's
What do
true.
you-
There
wait,
might be
what do you
mass
know?
hysteria
Well, if we
in
can,
a town
if we,
of only a few.
since Creella said this person thing changed from Harbin to something else,
It could be anybody.
Well, you didn't mention that.
I did. Maybe I wasn't very clear though.
Okay,
He became a
so
ghost, is what I said, which could have
Well,
been
we
a little
found Harbin.
misleading.
we found Harbin.
No
It
offense.
looked as if he was taken by surprise, but he would have had his house locked, correct?
Well, I mean, imagine walking up on somebody that looks exactly like you when you don't have a twin. That would be pretty disturbing.
And you said Harbin was at his brother's house. His brother would have
Yeah.
Yes.
gladly let him in, right?
And he killed him.
Probably, yeah.
probably.
How was the brother murdered? Was there struggle? Did it appear like it was?
The same way as Harbin, slit
Yeah.
throat, except
Only
for
without
his ears.
the ears.
And the mark of pain beside him.
They took his ears.
Yeah.
Harbin looked intact from what we saw.
Right.
They
Yep.
took the ears, and they left a mark.
Like a dog.
I don't think dogs leave handprints.
No, but they leave a mark.
Tonk, do you still have that note?
I mean,
The one
Yes.
with the code on it?
Alright. I'll hand it back over to him.
He begins to look at it real quick. Last line. Elzir will make an example, and you will understand.
But why?
This
Wouldn't he kill his brother to make an example of him so he could make his work, not just kill him?
well, maybe this note was not meant for Harbin.
This note doesn't
Maybe.
sound like it was meant for anybody. It sounds
The
like
note
magic
sounds
talk.
like they made good on their promise, and they did exactly as they said.
Who's they?
Tobin, have you ever heard of an Alzir?
Oh no, can't say I have.
What was those? What were those initials?
Somebody in town with the initial
HT?
HT.
HT. Oh yeah. Ooh. That lady Helia. Her last name's Thornton.
Oh, that's right.
isn't that the lady that
Need your
runs the
armor.
mines?
Well, the minor exchange. Yeah, she does the.
Exchange.
Mhm. The one who.
She trades gives the miners their gold and what have you for day's labor, gems.
She's the one that the rumors were about, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Shady lady. Do we know where she lives?
Yeah.
She has a town on the southeast pass of town.
We should go check it there,
Has their own town.
like tomorrow.
She has her own town.
On the side of the town? There's a town on the town?
The southeast side of town.
Let me make sure that's correct.
A house on the southeast side
My
of town.
dyslexic brain, I think.
It's like due south.
Like a different town, though. Not here.
No, still in this town.
Oh, it is. So we could go check on her, like, in the next couple of minutes? Or, like, should we go to sleep and...
I mean, sure, but being curfew and all, you probably,
Who is going... It's...
Sildar's the new sheriff in town.
We have the law with
He makes
us.
the rules.
And honestly, it's ghosts out there. And I ain't scared.
I don't know if you caught from our, our conversation, but Harbin is the one that died.
And Elmar.
well, that's a right shame. Harbin, I guess we'll still mourn him, but, that Elmar, he's a good fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we don't get. I don't get. I don't know about these guys. Ladies.
It doesn't make any sense.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Don't know. Perhaps we should go talk to Helia. I know it's late, but
We should check on her. Maybe she's dead
Report.
too.
Probably the whole town's dead by now. Town for us. I can move in my new friends. We'll be good to go.
I don't like your friends.
Surely this is jokes, right?
They're not good at sharing snacks.
I'm a fan of Fandolin. This is why we posted up shop here.
I
This
mean,
is
you're
like-
not dead, so that's great. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Which means you either need to come with us or we need to leave a guard here for them.
You
Yeah.
leave Sildar here.
We could leave Sildar here.
Sure, that's
Good.
wise. You seem to be able to handle yourselves for sure. I think that
Sildar, this is very important. You have to protect Marlena.
With your life.
I love her so much. You have to protect her.
with my life, Harbin. With
And
my
told,
life.
and
Okay.
told it.
Oh yeah. Protect her husband too. He's cool.
Well,
Yeah.
in this line of work, if Tobin can't defend himself, then suppose I might have to do that for him.
Okay.
And he just kind of looks
Oh.
over at Tolbin, and Tolbin just.
I feel better though. I feel better.
All right,
They'll be
I will
safe
see
here.
you out, and I will shut the door behind you.
Okay.
No complicated knocks next time.
All right, we'll just scream.
What's up?
Ah!
Maybe
Oh,
not scream.
Okay,
just
well now
telling
you're
you-
just making things
Okay, let's
complicated.
go. Time wasted is time wasted.
All right.
All right,
let's go.
so we head to
Let's go
this
to
lady's
Helios.
house.
Wait, is it her house or is it the miners' exchange we're going to?
her
I
house.
would
Is it a
It's
suggest
different
you
like
head
the
place?
to
middle of the
house,
night.
because the exchange
Oh.
gonna be closed.
Hi, meow.
I mean, does she live above her, the exchange, or does she live next to the exchange? Are they connected?
Said they have a house.
It's not too far from the minor exchange. Her building is about 2 or 3 down from the miners' exchange. So just head straight south towards the end of town, and you should be able to find your way.
Alright. Yeah, head out.
Yep.
Do we want to go quick?
Yeah.
Or do we want to go normal? And keep an eye out.
Or do we want to go quiet?
Oh yeah.
I want to keep an eye out.
If we
It's
go
dark.
if we go quiet, it's gonna take us longer to get there.
It's true.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's not like we're chasing down Sally and Sarfty here.
No,
She's
but
kind of a
we're-
shady lady. I'd
if
rather
she
be
is
careful.
destined to be, dead.
Well, then
then-
she's, probably
That's not a
partially
lot,
responsible for getting
we
herself
need
into
to catch
shady
the killer
business.
right. We need to catch the killer.
it's true.
Whether
so
he kills
tired.
people we don't like or not.
Fine. I'll try to keep up.
I'll just pick her up and put her on my shoulder.
That works for me.
And I'm gonna just walk normal pace and keep an eye out for any figures out.
He
in the
does
street.
it anyway. Typical
Make a
Tom.
perception check with disadvantage.
Look around for smoke puffs and
That's what I thought it was. A natural one.
Ooh. Does he get any partial luck because I'm on his shoulder?
With-
There's so many shadows being cast because of Criella's lights, and it just there's not much for you to go off of. So kind of just like you get blinded every time you look at one of these globes, and it's just like shocking almost how bright these globes can feel.
Yeah.
She's got a little strobe light going. You guys do find your way to the minor exchange, and a few houses down, as described by Sildar, you see what would represent Halia Thornton's house.
Knock. Yeah. So yeah.
Are you home?
There's a moment pause, and then you hear kind of a sweet-sounding woman's voice from the other side of the door. Good evening. Shop's closed, and I'll see you tomorrow.
The town master wants to have a word with you.
Make a deception roll.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not really deceiving her, right? I mean, Sildar wants a word, right?
Ooh.
That's an 8. I need to stop rolling that die.
Well, he knows as well as I do the curfew, so kindly find your way back to your stay, and if you have business with me, we can conduct it in the morning.
I'm really sorry to have bothered you so late. I know it is late, and I know there's a curfew and everything, but it really is important. There have been some things happen tonight that are very important, and we really need to talk to you about it.
More people go missing?
No, people were killed in their homes.
Oh. And you want me to open my door to strangers?
Okay, I can see where this is sounding like a bad idea, but if we were here to kill you, you'd already be dead. We're here to talk to you and make sure that you're okay.
Make a persuasion roll.
This is a wellness check.
Oh! Natural 20!
Total.
For a total of?
Love! You said persuasion?
Yeah.
23.
Okay. Hold on for a moment. And you hear a lock begin to unlock and a bolt move out of place. And the door opens slightly. And a woman roughly in her 30s, human, dark hair. You can see slight bits of her face protruding through the crack in the door. And she looks through and says, I can see you're determined, but I have no business with you this evening.
So you don't know anything about the shady stuff that's going on? And the guy that's going around killing people?
Asked to see her hands.
Yeah, that's not very specific.
You don't have any idea what any of that's about?
We're not talking about your shady business deals. We don't care about that right now. That's not important.
It's a 9.
No, can't win all of them.
I haven't the foggiest.
Asked to see her hands.
Okay, calm down.
So
Say it loud enough so she can hear.
So, would it be a possibility for me to see your hands for a moment?
Sure. And she holds up one palm through the crack. And then another one.
Are they bloody?
No, they're not bloody.
Can I tell? I wasn't asking her. Asking the
They don't have blood. No. They
No.
don't have bloody at all.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't have taken much to wash it off.
They're a bit
Are
wrinkled.
they? Can I tell through the crack? Are her hands about the size of the Bane handprint?
Ooh. How?
I mean, I'm not very smart, but
Maybe
every
like
once in a while.
survival. Nature or survival.
Yeah, nature. I like nature for this.
Nature, yeah.
Nature? Of course you do. Of course you do. Because, you
It's
know.
like medicine stuff. So typically.
I was thinking like animal
Can I
print.
help her? I would be good at
Yeah, you
that.
can assist in this. You could be looking as well, honestly. So just
Can I-
roll. Yeah, two
Okay,
separate.
so
No need to assist her.
I got 14.
It's not terrible.
19.
19.
Right. No, I'm sorry.
Hers is better.
That's 21.
Even though obviously it would be hard to tell exactly because the nature of the handprint left wasn't like a perfect like thumbprint or anything like that. The hand that left it was a bit pointier in the digits.
Okay.
I
Alright.
don't think it was her hand.
I don't think so either. Okay. So,
We could ask her
Alright,
about the
well-
letter.
I mean,
Girl,
it's,
leave my guys alone.
The ledger.
I mean about the ledger?
Ledger.
I mean, we're probably gonna have to come back tomorrow and talk about that.
Fine.
She's not gonna open the door for us.
Ledger. What?
Oh,
Oh,
you wouldn't
yeah,
be interested in this. It's probably got nothing to do with you.
So yeah, one of the people that was murdered was Harbin, and we found his ledger that has your initials and records of payments to you. But you know, if you don't want to open the door and talk about it, it's fine. We'll just turn it over to Sildar, who's in charge now, and he can take care of it.
How much?
How much what?
You tell us.
200 gold.
It's worth 200 gold.
What are
The
we
ledger.
buying again?
You
Where am I?
wait. So, is that 200 gold for us to stay quiet, or is that 200 gold for the ledger?
Yeah.
200 ledger.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to talk to my friends about it.
What
How
if
did you
she
come into
just...
possession of this?
We found it when we found his body.
So, suppose you need to come in then.
I mean,
And she cracks the door open a little wider.
We win. We win. We got in the house. Nah.
I mean, some of us are a little bit bigger than that. Can you open the door a little more?
Fine.
I mean,
And
the
she
guy's
opens
not
the
gonna
door.
fit. Okay. So we'll go inside.
Are there any windows in this house? In the
There would not be any on the main floor, but there's one upstairs that you can see.
Talia, can you tell me, which Harbin were you dealing with? The one that's now dead, or the one in the street tonight?
She kind of looks at you confused.
Yeah. What were you dealing with? Actual Harbin or
Ghost Harbin.
fake Harbin?
Wait, what? Fake Harbin?
Yeah.
We're learning a lot tonight, aren't we? It's a good thing you let us in.
I don't... What do you know of my dealings with Harbin?
We know that he was paying you off for something.
Perhaps you should tell us what those dealings are.
Because
So
I
you
think
know
Ghost
nothing,
Harbin's gonna come
Which
kill her.
means you can't read the ledger.
Oh, I can read it.
Uh,
Haven't figured out your code yet. I only had 2 seconds with it.
that's not my...
It was long enough to figure out that it was you they were talking about.
But you are capable of reading it.
And we thank you for confirming that it's yours.
You're, skilled with the cant, then.
I am.
It's good to know.
I'm skilled with many things.
Well, as am I. Do a bit of smuggling and underhanded dealings, typically, but trading weapons is what Harbin requested, and things needed to be kept off books for proper sake. So we embezzled a little bit of funds, and I had shipments of goods being sent out from the east.
Where were these weapons heading to?
To here, what Harbin did with them, that was his own. I was paid handsomely for my part.
In the note! Guys!
The last shipment we received was 2 months ago. The one we were expecting last month never showed up. From what we understand,
a group of orcs have taken post off on the road, and lots of carts are getting attacked coming to and from Fendlin. It's been
Did you say orcs?
little difficult supplying a new line. Yes, little one, you look like you're trying to say something.
Orcs. I don't like orcs.
Well, perhaps we can assist each other in this.
Maybe, but what's in it for us?
We get to kill orcs.
Yeah.
First, we need to settle an arrangement with this ledger you have. There is some very information I do not wish to get revealed to anybody, obviously, because who wants that?
You tie an orc down
Yeah.
and let me kill it, and you can have the ledger. Oh wait, I didn't talk to my group. You guys probably won't be cool with that, right?
I like her style.
Wait a minute. What are you asking for, Arvina?
I think we should go kill these orcs.
Well, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
But I also think that this lady could help me out with a rather personal issue. And I'd like to get that agreed upon as well.
What is it
before
you
we
need?
Just hand over the ledger.
Okay, fine.
What is it you're looking for?
I'm in the market for a forgery kit. And I've been told you're the person to talk to.
Oh, if you're looking for something of that nature, absolutely. We could perhaps have a official barter.
I don't think a forgery kit's gonna be enough for a ledger full of your
Yeah,
dirty secrets.
I don't know either. I mean,
Perhaps there's some other things I can assist you with.
Okay, so the forgery kit, the dead orc, and
I have some simple poisons.
what's
I
I
mean,
don't think Sildar would appreciate us getting rid of this.
no.
Sildar doesn't have to know.
he knows we have it.
Well, I mean, what if we just give her our copy?
You had time to make a copy?
Sildar has the copy.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah. I mean, it's a single page, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it's a
Is it a book?
full-on book.
It's a book? Oh. Yeah. Memorized it. Have you met Sildar? He's skilled.
So a forgery kit.
I don't think we should. I'm with Criella here. I don't think we should hand over the book just yet.
I'd be happy to give you the 200 gold I've already agreed to, and the forgery kit. 2 vials of poison.
Nah.
If it's worth 200 gold to you, then there's significantly more information here to be had. We're not done with it yet.
The only
Yeah.
information you're really going to gain from that is Harbin's dealings with me. Which means that
And yet,
my intentions for the town will be known, and that's not exactly information I want brought about.
I mean, what are your intentions for the
Yeah.
town?
Do you have bad intentions for the town?
Do you have like a
Oh, no.
Craigslist notes?
Not call it bad intentions, or, the Thieves Guild ever bad intentions? Simply to make lots of
That's-
money.
I mean, that's-
Trading goods without tariffs and taxes. This is a perfect hub for trade between several major cities, and it's small enough that it's unwatched properly. Harbin was perfect for this task, but unfortunately, with him gone, it means we have other issues to deal with. So, you might call it a black market. That's all I want.
that's all, huh?
Those are high aspirations
Hmm.
of.
How about we keep the ledger? You give us 200 gold and the forgery kit, and we don't tell anybody who HT is.
That's not really how I do business. It's bad business to let evidence slip through your fingers when you have the option to take it.
Yeah, you don't have that option. There's so many more of us than are of you right now.
Are you threatening me?
She is. I'm not
I
threatened
think
by
it's
you,
just
and I
my
don't want to threaten.
nature that you find. It's just, I don't know. I was calling out the stakes here.
Ermi, where are you holding the ledger?
Oh, I'm sure it's somewhere in my bag.
Like in your backpack?
Yeah. Not in the same pocket as the bacon, though. That has its
Separate
own special pocket. You know, right here where I can get to it easy.
I walk over to Ermi and I pull the ledger out of her backpack, if she'll let me. And then I turn around and leave.
What the hell?
She's
I'll
decisive.
follow.
Yeah, we all turn around and leave.
You're making a big mistake.
Really? Can I buy the forgery kit then?
We
I
just
want a forgery kit.
we just
You've
wanted to make sure she
threatened
was
my
still
livelihood.
alive.
Don't
I
think-
didn't threaten anything. I was gonna give you the damn book. They took it and left.
Well, perhaps it's time to put those skills of yours to use.
So we're outside and you're still in there with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So I could steal the book
Back to Sildar's.
from them.
Yeah. Yeah, you
and
guys
then
are leaving.
you-
Ermi and Halia are having a conversation.
So, okay, so what you're saying, I want to make sure I understand, is that I can steal the book from them and bring it to you, and I'll get the 200 gold, and the poison, and the forgery kit?
Absolutely.
That's a pretty good deal. Huh.
Drop it on my doorstep before sunrise.
Huh. All right. Sounds good. And I just take off running after my friends.
While we're on our way back, can I be on the lookout for anything?
Yes.
Thank
As
Anything.
requested, now would be a perfect time to take a quick little break. So we're going to
Awesome.
take a short break, everybody. The crew wants to take a
Couple
potty
minutes.
break. So just a quick 4 or 5 minute break, and we will be back shortly.
Excellent.
There's a kitty under my.
Yay. We're back.
Hey. Real quick before we get back to the game, just wanted to say thank you to our first supporter.
Oh, that's
He
right.
wants me to announce his official name or not, but Irish Fan gave us a donation, and we greatly appreciate
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Very
we're
much
figuring
so.
out exactly how we're going to start handling that stuff in case that is more prevalent. But at the moment, we haven't decided exactly where that's going just yet. But we'll let you know as soon as we do. So thank you very much, Irish Fan. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you guys have all left Halia Thornton's home, and you are heading back towards the Stonehill Inn. Obviously, Ermi is trailing back a bit as she had a brief conversation. And you guys make your way to the Stonehill Inn.
Did I
I'm
roll for
so
my perception?
tired.
You didn't, but there's nothing to observe. Dark.
I go up to the
It's
door and I do a complicated knock on the door again.
You hear Sildar from the other side. Arvida,
But we're so good at this.
and the bolt opens and the door cracks.
It's Tonka
I mean,
and
I guess
crew.
that works. And were you successful?
Define successful.
Yeah. She's still
Did we make
alive.
kills?
I mean, we talked to her.
She's not dead. Or
She's
a
not dead.
ghost. She's not a ghost.
Yeah. There's that.
Also good.
That we know of. I don't think any of us touched her.
Hey.
Yeah, that's true. If she is a ghost, she's the ghost that sticks around, not the kind that disappears.
Yeah.
Harbin had been using her to turn money into weapons that then disappeared from the town.
Which sounds oddly familiar.
This lines up with what we found. It sounds like he was trading to this Alzir fellow.
That's why it sounds so familiar. So,
Like,
who's tired?
would it be a commonly orcish style name, or would it be like more
Azir?
goblinoid?
Make a
Like-
history check.
Do you know what I'm asking?
Yeah, make a history check. Yeah, it definitely has a specific characteristic to the name. It's more than a Bob or a Jerry, so
22.
22. You aren't exactly able to place it, but it definitely, it's a bit more civilized than a standard goblinoid or orcish name. Typically, they have monikers or titles that they go by. Rarely do they have like a proper
Straight name.
So it's hard to pinpoint exactly where the origins of that name would come from, but the region that you would have a fair assessment of it would be somewhere towards the northeast in Faerun.
Well then,
Here.
So it sounds like it's more of the same then. Harbin was obviously bleeding the town dry and leaving it defenseless. So I don't know that we can accomplish much more this evening. I think it's best that we just lock the doors and we stay safe.
I could use a night's sleep. We
I
got a
think
lot
everybody
done
at this
today.
point is probably going to need that. I don't know what else we can accomplish, really.
No, I'm headed to bed. Who's
Yeah, I'm
with me?
tired.
Who do I share a bedroom with? Is that
I think
Creola?
it's Creola.
Yep.
Sleep with me, little one.
Yep, that's right. Let's do it. I've been looking forward to this all day. That and dinner we did.
Okay,
Granted, it was a little late.
Yeah.
you guys head off to bed.
Yay. Feels so good to sleep
Uh,
after killing
at this-
so many things.
At this time, I would like to
Ernie
have
come to bed? Or come to the room?
Ernie.
Is there a room?
Are we still sharing a room, big guy?
I think so.
Yeah,
we only have two
I'll go upstairs.
I want to, like, bar the door.
Sure. There's as we previously mentioned, the rooms have a dresser, like a common dresser, so you're able to. You might struggle trying to push it.
I
in
got
front of you.
Arvita.
I can help.
I
I'm
was thinking
stout.
the same.
Together, you guys are able
Stout.
to push the dresser in front of the door
Okay.
and block it.
Okay.
The rooms have windows, right?
Uh,
Are
The
the
one
rooms side
the
by
one
side?
the one that Tonk and Ermi are in does have a window. The other one does not.
Okay.
I was also going to take a note from us being down in the cavern and sleep on the door.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, there's a killer out. I don't want to get killed.
You're full of shit. You're so full of shit. How did you know that she offered to give me all the stuff if I stole the notebook?
There is
Bullshit.
a legitimate.
Bullshit. No, you don't care. You're big enough that you could kill a fucker before he got to you.
He didn't get to me, so he's still out there.
Exactly. You
I'm
should help me
asleep.
steal the book
So how?
so that we
You're
can
saying-
split the money.
What? You were offered.
Yes, she held me back for a minute and she made me the offer. She'll give me 2 vials of poison, the forgery kit, and the 200 gold if I steal the ledger and bring it to her before sunrise. You should help me, and we'll split the money.
Give me a good reason why I should help you.
Because we're both outcasts, we're both weirdos, we don't fit in anywhere.
Sounds like you just described yourself.
Okay, fine. Then let me out, because I'm not staying in this room with you.
Now that you said that you want to steal it, I can't let you out.
Do you want to get stabbed?
You want to get hit with a mallet?
Do you want to get shot with a breath weapon that's fire?
You want to burn the whole inn down with Marlena in it and kill Marlena?
Fine. Forget it.
We'll get you 200 gold. I'm sure you've stolen that from these people
I
already.
don't care about the gold. I can steal gold. I don't have anywhere else to get a forgery kit. There's no one else in town that sells those. And she won't sell me one now because we have the ledger.
Okay. If I do let you out, how are you going to get the book to her?
What do you mean, how am I going to get it to her? Well, first I have to steal it from Criella.
Right.
And you heard, as well as I did, the furniture moving over there, so you know the dresser's in front of the door. So
We
first I
weren't
got
smooth
to
at
get that
all.
out.
We're like, ugh. Oh, Jesus.
Maybe they just are having some relations.
Okay. I mean, that's possible. That's possible.
But then
But,
they hear me snore.
Pretty sure that was the dresser moving in front of the door.
I mean, I'll let you out, but I'm not going to help you. And I get the bed.
Well, the only reason I had the bed before was because you're too damn big for it.
He broke the bed.
It was your
I'll
idea.
take the chance.
Okay, that's fine. Take the bed. See if I care.
Have fun.
Alright. So, as soon as he moves out of the way, I'm going to leave the room. And then I'm going to go next door and I'm going to pound on the door. Hey, let me in. Tonk won't let me sleep in there.
And you can't even get to the door. There's someone at the
no
door.
room here. Go to bed.
I can't go to bed. I don't have anywhere to sleep.
Molly, get the door.
Ask Tobin if there's another room.
You're seriously not going to let me in?
Not tonight. I'm tired.
We'd have to move the
bed's
stupid
taken.
thing again.
There's not room on the floor for you.
Are you why won't he let her in the room?
Trade the freaking book. I'm not ready for that. Sildar needs this.
Why does Sildar need it? And how do you know he needs it? You didn't even give it to him. You could have given it to him downstairs.
Let's fight about it in the morning.
In the morning, it'll be too late.
Too
This
late for
one's going to
what?
be a pile of ashes.
Too late
What?
for what?
What's gonna be a pile of ashes?
I'm just going to turn around and walk away.
Oh no.
We'll just go sit downstairs.
Okay.
I fell back to sleep. Is it morning?
And do you fall asleep?
I'm
in
asleep.
One of, like the comfy common chairs by the fireplace, Ermi?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. At this moment, I need Tonk, Criella, and Arvita to go ahead and exit the room.
Oh.
How do we? know when to come back.
Oh yeah, take your phone. I'll message.
When do we come back?
Take your
Take
phone.
Take your phone. I'll message.
Not you, you're fine. I'll just yell for you. Not like he's not gonna hear it from the next room, but whatever.
Hey, they can always go back and listen too if they want to. But I know that we had a discussion, and some people said that they would prefer that we do these kinds of things solo when it happens. So it's not easy for you to fall asleep. Obviously, you're a bit hot-headed, and your temper's flaring, and you're not getting what you want, and there's kind of no way to accomplish this goal. And it seems impossible. And you don't like that. You never like it. It's
No.
always terrible. But finally, after an hour or so of stewing in front of the fireplace, sleep does come. And suddenly you're startled awake. And when you wake up, your chair is not sitting in the Stonehill Inn. Standing off in the distance, you see your younger self, approximately about 10 years old, speaking with a man. You remember this morning. This is when you first met Harrow. The vision quickly changes, and you're sitting next to him at a sunset on the edge of a forest. Looking off into the forest, he says, "Always stay among the shadows. They will conceal you. Remember to walk lightly and never take from those worse off than you." He pauses for a moment and looks deep into the woods. What do you suppose is happening there? Do you look into the woods?
Yeah.
You see that off in the distance, there's this thick, viney trunk covered in thorns, worming its way through the forest, almost in a snake-like pattern. It starts weaving in between the trees.
What
As-
is that?
As it's doing this, nothing but shadow is following the trunk. Harrow looks off in the distance. Sure. A moment later, a large vine snaps out of the forest and snatches Harrow quickly and pulls him away. You see that for a brief moment he's being strangled as this vine wraps around him and begins cutting him up. The thorns digging deep in his skin. And suddenly, without a warning, you awake and it's morning and you're back in the Stonehill Inn.
So, was that just a nightmare, or was that a memory?
You're unsure, but it's definitely a combination of both.
Okay.
You know some of those things happening. You remember sitting at the edge of a forest with Harrow talking to him. And you remember meeting him as a child.
Okay.
You remember this large, thorny bramble attacking him.
Okay.
I'm still asleep.
Josh. Oh, sorry.
And we're back. It is morning in the Stonehill Inn, and
I got up really early.
as you come downstairs, you see Ermi, slightly angry, sitting in a chair.
Wow. Normally people don't beat me up.
I didn't have anywhere to sleep last night.
Oh, bummer.
Why didn't you just sleep in the room?
What really explain. You just said you couldn't sleep in there.
Is it because I took the bed?
Yeah, that's it. It has nothing to do with the fact that you guys just ruined everything for me.
I didn't. I don't think I ruined it.
Yeah.
What did we
you
ruin?
did.
What? How did I ruin something? I went to bed.
All I had to do was take the book to her, and I could have had everything. But no,
Wait, why can't you still have it?
because it's too late.
Too
And
late.
now she won't even sell me the thing I want.
I have
Because she knows I have the book.
I have an idea. Since
What is
you
this
were
social
willing
process?
to steal from us, I bet you'd be willing to steal from her.
And just how do you propose I do that?
I mean, she is. This is a good point. She isn't at her shop at night. Where do you think she would keep all her supplies at?
Yeah, I mean, it probably is easier than stealing from us.
And is anybody around? Like, is it just us four?
No, it's kind of still early.
I'm starting
Man.
the fire.
Like
In the
probably
common room.
see Harbin walk down at some point, and he kind of just waves "morning" as he heads off into the kitchen and begins the
If we
morning
talk to
fire.
Silgar and say we think she's suspicious, we gotta search out her shop. I'm sure he wouldn't care if we, did a little B&E.
It's really, I mean, it'll help the cause. It'll help us get the ghosts, probably. And it'll keep the band together, which is number one.
She might know who broke into her shop, though. If
So,
we did it, like, soon.
I mean, she didn't seem to like us anyway.
I mean,
What-
depending on what's taken, I'm pretty sure she'd know it was us anyway. And
Well-
then we'd have the entire Thieves Guild after us, and I would no longer be a member, and that would suck and totally defeat the purpose.
Or you could be like, I'm the person who stole from Helena.
I don't think it works like that.
Hmm? Shame.
I think she's just some kind of pusher,
Yeah.
not some notable person in the guild.
She
I don't
feels
know.
pushy. And I'm small.
This make a good point. If you want to stay in good,
Oh,
Whoa.
good graces
no.
with Thieves Guild,
It's a lot of fuzz.
You guys have liked my skills so far. I'm only gonna learn more the longer I'm in it.
Yeah. We'll just rip off Helena, who, doesn't seem to be all that good anyway. And it,
why
levels
don't
up
we
our
just
team.
have someone else buy it for you?
Who's gonna buy that for me?
Sildar!
Do you really think that she'll sell it to Sildar?
Barthen! Nope, wrong guy. Tolbin! Tolbin!
Do you really think she'll sell it to Tolbin?
Well, why not?
What about the butcher?
I mean,
Pretty good graces with the butcher.
I don't think that she'll sell it to anyone. At
The
this
lady
point.
that sold you your leather armor. Maybe she can procure it for you.
She was the one who wanted us to investigate Helia in the first place.
Oh man, you
For
guys
the
have got
black market
good brains
things.
for this stuff. I am a bash stuff with my axe kind of
Yeah,
halfling.
Quit.
But what about we use that to our advantage, right? She wants to investigate it. Maybe.
We could tell her she's helping us. Like we can make her the like sidekick to our band and tell her that we can help find this lady out if she does this task for us.
If she can procure us a forgery kit, that means we know she's not on the up and up.
I think she'd be, she'd want to help. She seemed nice.
Well, yeah, but the whole thing was she wanted us to investigate. She didn't want to go do it herself.
We could let her know that things have gotten a little more extreme.
We do have evidence now.
I can't.
She keeps rubbing against the camera.
Where are my cats?
The Joys of cats.
Meh.
What do you want?
You
Well, if this
slackers.
evidence is completely able to
Oh.
condemn her, then why don't we just use that, give it to Sildar instead of holding on to it, and have him arrest her then?
And then
And
you
then
can just
we
go
can-
and take the portrait.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Does Sildar, have you overnight inherited the keys to the jail?
Oh, good morning. Well, I mean, we'll have to go deal with some of that stuff. I don't see a jail in the townmaster's hall. Don't particularly have a place to lock up criminals.
We could call Buller.
I do plan on sending word to my contacts in Neverwinter and having some reinforcements sent to town, but it's probably going to take weeks before that occurs.
Weeks. It's
Yeah.
only a 3-day ride.
Sure, but
Find everybody.
it would take a few days to round up everything. Probably a full 10 days before we see any sort of. And of course, that's expecting them to move quickly on something like this, but
That's 3 days for the letter to get there, and then another 3 days right back. So there's 6 days, and then you got to take another couple days to get all the supplies, men, money, food.
unfortunately, Fendelin doesn't have a powerful wizard at its disposal, or somebody who can send a magical spell and immediately alert my friends.
Wait a minute. We've got a wizard. She's kind of weird, but she's wizardy.
Yeah,
Are you familiar
That's-
with the spell sending?
no,
Do you know this one yet?
no. It's not one I've come across yet.
Okay.
I can blow my trunk really loud, and then they might hear us.
I think we're a bit far out of trunk range, but
Good point.
let's see what we can accomplish. That is my first order of business this morning, is to drop the letter, and then to go to Harbin's house, find the keys for the townmaster's hall, and we will see what is there. I doubt he has anything incriminating there. Sounds like most of that was all in his house, but that's where I plan to begin today.
Like as good a place as any.
I'll let you know what I uncover.
Where are we gonna go?
Have you made any way on Gundren?
No.
I don't think so.
We got kind of distracted by all the dead bodies last night.
Understand. I would greatly appreciate it if you find him. The funds in this town seem a bit extreme for what's available. I plan to interject some of that back into the local economy. There are certain things that help spur on growth in a local economy. You said that you cleared out a stronghold of evil dwellers within the town. Did you perhaps find any family relics or heirloom that maybe would be something that I could have and perhaps pay you for?
There's a statue down there.
Yeah. Statue.
It was statue-like.
It was in the
Or
fountain.
anything of historical value to the family. We could always have it on display in the Townmaster Hall because the Tresidar Manor is a somewhat famous place. Oh, camera.
Uh-oh.
Jessica's camera.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Technical difficulties.
There we go.
There it is.
Uh.
I think cable pinched somewhere.
Uh.
We'll figure it out.
You're back.
I don't know. Okay.
But no mind. But if you think of anything that maybe there's certainly things within the bylaws of the Lord's Alliance that we can pay reclaimers for.
The only thing that we got that I can think of is Talon, which is Arvita's little glowy sword.
From what I remember, you told me the sword has chosen you as its
Yeah,
wielder,
yeah, no,
so
totally. This is mine now.
I don't think we're gonna put that on display anytime soon.
But there was that statue we found in the pond, and I mean, there was lots of stuff down there. The guy's gold.
You guys might have forgotten, but you did pick up a signet ring with the Trusted Arm symbol on it.
Oh,
Out of
I
the
did
coffin.
forget about that.
Write that down.
Something Ermi didn't steal.
I would just like to point out that Ermi knows what's in her bag, and she's just not saying anything.
Do you have the ring?
No, I have the earrings.
Oh,
The lovely ruby earrings that I don't know if he's talking about something like that or not, but I'm not fessing up to anything.
Correct. Gotcha.
I don't remember who has the ring. I don't have the ring.
I don't know.
Well, if
I have a snake hide potion with clear liquid, which I don't think we got that identified. Small pearl, and I think I did the exact.
Which the small pearl would have been for Criella.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we
yeah.
used it already.
It's hers. I don't think you used it up, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
The spell doesn't use it. It just needs it as a component.
Oh, okay.
It's like a focus for that spell.
Okay, well,
with the based on the sums available, it seems that it would not be unheard. I would pay you 100 gold for your victory in the manor and clearing out a historic site. So this afternoon, once I've arranged for it, I will make sure that you have payment for that.
yes!
If there's any other other threats to the local environment, I know that Arvida is keen on finding a job of sorts, but any local threats, I know the goblins have become a little restless lately, we've heard.
We heard about some orcs, too.
Are you deputizing us?
I have heard of some, well, it's not my place.
Do we get
to-
badges? Can we have code words and names?
That is not my place.
It sounds like it's your place. It's your place
I,
now. Deputy
can see.
Arvida.
I need to know you a bit better before I offer a hand in the Lord's Alliance, but let's not call it deputies. However, in good faith, I believe in you guys, so whatever you choose to do and how you do it, I think is probably within reason, okay.
So you shouldn't let anybody know about these services we're doing.
So it's like an internship.
So it's like a secret service.
No, I mean, you're not going to be doing
Secret
any
society.
legal activity, but, whatever the town needs, I think that's fair.
At
Wait,
this
they're
time,
not-
I'm sure you guys have probably all had breakfast and stuff. Marlena would have sent
They're
down.
not
I mean,
doing
I'd be on
anything
second breakfast because she brings me
Eggs and bacon.
biscuits early.
Sorry, Ermi, what was that?
We're not doing anything illegal?
As far as I know, you're not.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Reclaiming
the
a
good guys.
historical site is not particularly illegal. If you find some of these missing people in town, I'm sure I can find a justifiable reward. You mentioned orc troubles off to the east. I have heard such things recently. Wasn't a point of my investigations, but it did come up. So perhaps if you were to look into that and free up whatever threats were along the road, and bring me proof of the orcs. Let's say ears. Ears always fetch a good bounty. I would be more than happy to pay you 10 gold per orc. So
It's a little suspicious of you, Sildar, saying ears bring a good bounty.
Or maybe this is common practice.
fairly common.
Who would find human ears as a worthy reward?
Probably the same people who find the
Human
opposite of who finds orc ears.
It's a good question. I've been pondering that this evening. Um, and based off of what we know, the likely candidate is Hobgoblin. Based on what we have learned from the past, it sounds like Harbin had some sort of standing deal with the Hobgoblin. And the Hobgoblins have not been a problem for Fendolin, as far as I can tell.
So there's not like some local hobgoblins that
They are heavily prevalent in the Neverwinter Woods off to the north, but they don't typically come near civilizations. They try to stay away unless they're ready to attack. And then all hell breaks loose. Part of why Harbin was supposed to be setting up conscripts and have some sort of city guard, but he never did that. So that's part of what I'm planning on having established first.
we should go investigate the
We
woods.
might have a lead on what was that person's name from the note?
Alzir.
Alzir.
We do have goblins.
Goblins.
You might
Yes,
know
I
where
remember
that is.
this. You did make friends with those goblins.
Do you want to
Perhaps
go
they know
talk?
who Alzir is.
We could go bring them some meat and get some information.
Good.
They didn't know much last time, though.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else in town that would know of the comings and goings, people in and out?
From what I gathered yesterday, most of the people here, not so much, but there are a handful of individuals who often find themselves leaving town for given spurts of time. I believe we've had discussions of some of these. Garly Bifira is the priest who runs the local temple. It's a temple of Timora. She isn't available at the moment, but perhaps she should arrive back in town sometime soon. There
Or
is
she's
a
a
druid
thigh
by the
bone
name...
in a snake pit. Sorry.
What was that, Arvita?
I said, or she's a thigh bone in a snake pit.
Let's hope
But-
not.
You know.
There's also Redoth, who is a druid. He has a home here, but from what I gathered, there's a town, destroyed town, off to the north, a couple days, probably about 5 days away from here, just past Neverwinter, Thunder Tree. From what I gather, the town was destroyed several years ago, 30 years or so. Redoth is taking it a personal mission to restore the town as best he can, I guess. So that's he
Whoa,
might be available.
Whoa. Redoth, there's somebody that goes to Thunder Tree here from here?
Yes, he's
That's why I'm here.
oh.
What?
I did not know this.
I think,
You want to
is
speak with
Redoth
Redoth?
here?
No. He, from what I understand from yesterday, he tends to come every now and then to town to resupply. Usually he's gone for 10 days at a time or so. So, for a full
Like,
month at a
10
time.
days or 3 to 10 days?
Like a full month, typically at a time.
It's a long time to wait, girl.
I need to speak to this Redoth.
These are probably some individuals who might have a bit better handle on things. There's also an adventurer. Well, there's North, but North is out of the game for a while. Seems to be more interested in what's at the bottom of a cup than what's at the end of a sword.
Shame.
But yes, so there's a few people, but none available to speak at the moment.
Well, we could
Because
always just go storm the woods and
Is
find the
Purely
hobgoblins.
not available because it's too early.
She is out of town at the moment. It's not typical of her to leave town, but she's been gone for 6 days.
Why
Six?
would she have left?
Did she
Nobody-
tell someone she was leaving, or did she just
Go.
up and
Yes, she made several people aware that she would be gone, so that the temple would be unavailable while she was in her travels. She said that she would be back, so it did not sound like anything that would be removing her from the place. She's been here for a couple years, so I imagine anything local going on, she might know about.
I don't know who else to ask. We're just gonna have to storm the forest, I think.
Has it been?
You said
Has
you have access to the goblins. I think that that's probably a fair place to start. At the very least, perhaps we'll know more of the inner workings of things in the area. Maybe they don't know what they were dealing with, but perhaps they can guide you towards some other. You didn't know the questions to ask before, but now you know some questions to ask.
True.
Sildar's so wise.
Yes.
You don't generally get appointed in my status if you're not, so comes with the territory.
All right then. We should go.
Do you hear
We
that?
could go.
Do I hear anything?
Scylla rushes to the front door and opens it.
Okay.
That's it.
Make perception checks.
Team.
Cat hair.
You see him doing kind of the like standard look like a hawk looking out of the front door.
What do you see?
21.
7.
Arvita?
15, 16.
Did you get muted?
16?
Oh, there it is. I didn't hear it the first time, so
Sorry.
Okay. Off in the distance, except for Ermi, you hear several inaudible screams coming from quite a distance away.
Inaudible.
We don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, you can't.
Unintelligible.
Unintelligible.
Okay.
Sure, that word.
Yeah.
Sometimes words are hard, guys. Off in the distance, yeah, you hear screams, like several of them, but you're unable to actually determine it. You still see Sildar grab his sword, and he looks back at you and goes, "It's time," and he takes off running.
I grabbed my battle axe.
I'll take one more bite and get up. I'll tell Ermi that there's I don't know, do you look interested or
Where are you guys going? What's going on?
I think there's a dance
Friends
outside.
We
think
have to
something's going
save
on?
them.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll stuff my bacon in my pocket.
Road snacks. Grab some for me.
Don't worry, I'll clean up for you. Get on.
We'll see you soon.
Running,
Promise.
I'm holding magic missile at the ready for enemies.
Okay. And you guys exit the Stonehill Inn, and we are going to end tonight's
Ha.
stream there.
Oh gosh.
Magic missile!
It's
Ah.
ready. It's so ready.
It's like buzzing out of my chest.
Buzz, buzz, buzz,
Well,
buzz,
thank you
buzz.
guys, everybody, for
Thanks, everyone.
joining us. We appreciate it.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. Something
And,
tells me we're gonna get into trouble next week.
I have a feeling next week's going to be a little bit more combat oriented.
Oh man. Freaking ghosts.
Thank you again, everybody.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Bye. See